You. We are live, and what I'm going to do is really simple. I'm going to edit a family outing video. So, a couple of days ago, or was it yesterday? I'm not sure. I think it was yesterday when it snowed, and we packed all of the young ones up and ran a couple errands. All we really did was go to the farmer's market and Walmart, but really just the farmer's market. So the first thing you want to do when you create a video, you want to lock down what the sound is going to be like, any music that you're going to put to it. And I think I'm going to put some music to this. So, boop, boop, boop. Here we are. Epidemic Sound is a good place that I go to look for music because not only do you get the tracks, but they also give you the stems, which allow you to be able to, you have more options when you use the stems. For those of you who contact me on different things and they ask me where I get the music from, this is where I go. And as long as you have like a plan, like a monthly plan, I think it's like 15 or something dollars a month, you can download whatever you want, however much you want, and just save it. So I'm here looking for some some music. I don't know if you can hear that as well as I can. Let me bump the screen up real quick. Something nice. I like this one. We're gonna use that. There you go. So you download, boom, 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 download all the stems and save it somewhere. I'm gonna save it to the downloads. Right? So that's it. That's it. And then we're going to go to Premiere. That's already bumped up. We're gonna make a new project. We're gonna keep it untitled. And I like my project folder to be up here. Let me see who this is coming up the stairs and whether they have clothes on. What's up, EJ? I'm doing something right now, man.
Why did you make an airplane?
I can't do that right now. Can you wait till I'm finished up?
Okay.
All right.
I was sex mommy.
Okay, see if she can do it. So if you're not familiar with Premiere, then this is the project area. This is where all of your content, your graphics, your videos, your music, anything that you are going to incorporate into your project is going to be in the project panel. That is this box right here that's highlighted in blue. And I already have the videos that I've shot saved. So if you want to import, you double click and you navigate to where you saved your stuff. So I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see this. In each of my drives, I have a folder called Muhammad Family, right? And I document my children's lives. Molly as a newborn at 17 months, 9 months, 7 months, 6 years, with EJ at 3 years is already 3 months. And hopefully further down the line we can go back to it. Actually, we still do that. We do this already. We go back and just look back at how Molly used to be at a year old, right? I didn't want to import that, but I did want to just play Okay, well, I would like the referees to call me last night. Lost $25. That was Molly at a year old. Right? That's EJ. Something like that. I don't know why I didn't put their ages in this folder. Anyway, we're gonna go to the most recent one, which is RM2, Mama Family, and Farmers Market. And I'm going to highlight and I'm going to open and import all of these videos. I'm going to import all of them. It shouldn't take long to import. And it shows you here in the project panel the type of footage that I shot, the frame rate that I shot it in, how long the duration of each clip is, and etc. But you don't really need to know all that unless you want to do like slow-mo, which I probably will do. And I made sure I shot it in such a way where I could do that. 60 frames per second, or 59.94. Anything below that, it really becomes difficult, but you can still pull it off. I've done it before. But you can double click now, and then it'll appear in the source window, which is this whole window right here that's highlighted in blue. The source window is where you go to edit the type of, how much of each clip you want to put in where. You can do a few things in the source window. But what we're going to do is going to make a sequence, and the sequence is going to be the timeline. It's going to be dropped right here. So what we're going to do is come to project, panel, right click, new item, sequence, and we want the sequence to be at 24 frames per second. Yeah, and as you can see, the program panel right here is black because the program panel is representative of what you have on the timeline. This is just Azare going down the stairs. This is everybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a folder. Folder's going to be video. I'm going to make another folder. Folder's going to be music. I'm going to put all the video files in the video folder. Then I'm going to highlight. I'm going to get the music now. The music I saved, downloads. I saved it in the downloads, bro. Where is that? Downloads. Fruitful. Extract. Extract. There we go. So now it appears here. I'm going to highlight all of that. And I'm going to put it all in the music. Double click, play it. Let's see here. That's where I want to start. Right there. Then I'm probably gonna end there. It's probably not gonna be 106 and that. It's always interesting to see yourself in your younger form, right? So hopefully when they get older, they'll be able to look at themselves at 3, 2, a couple of months old. How we want to start this? We're gonna make another folder called miscellaneous, and then we're gonna make a text file here, and we're just gonna add the date. The date was January. Oh, I can't spell anymore. Was it 29th? I think it was yesterday. Go to the text, just center it really quick. Maybe change the font. Then we want to go to transitions.
It went the other way.
And we want to take, I'll do that later. For now, we just mute it. And it's good to add the music first because for those of you who shoot music videos, you already know this. I'm not talking to y'all. But for those who don't know anything about video production, you drop the music first. Drop the track first, and then you cut the edit to the beat of the track. Really simple. I had the camera, but now I'm focused on cleaning the car off. Because as you can see here, it's not cleaned off. That's what we got there. So it works sometimes and it doesn't. Unlock the doors. Ooh. Slow mo. Slow mo dramatizes everything. Let's see. So, slow mo. This is a. We're going to modify. And I took some B-roll of the area. You see me cutting it. 76. Yep.
There's only a camera.
I'm gonna keep the sound on that one.
This thing on?
Look, shoot thingy. Look, shoot thingy.
Speed. That is the new one. I know everybody's like, another one? Another one? Jeez. Another one? Twitch and another one? Did I catch each of them? It doesn't have to be a whole lot. Just take this, the audio. drop it. Let's say -20. No, that's too much. Say 15. Constant. Gain. Drop these to 20 because I don't really want to hear.
Let's get it. Thank you.
Uh, 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 uh. Lisa, appreciate you. Comment. This is Adobe Premiere. This is Adobe Premiere Pro 2022. Like, if you get the Adobe suite, Adobe will just keep updating things. And this is 2022, but this is Adobe Premiere Pro. So there's like 3 or 4 different video editing softwares that you could use to do this. Most of them, if not all of them, pretty much have the same interface where it's the project, the source, the program panel, and then the timeline, and then the effects if you want to add them. Most of them have the same exact interface. So whether this is Premiere Pro you're dealing with, or if you have Final Cut, or if you use Sony Vegas, you'll pretty much be dealing with the same thing. I use Adobe because I also use Photoshop. I also use InDesign. I also use After Effects. And all of those are also Adobe products. I am not getting paid by Adobe to tell you all this stuff, but that's just the stuff that I use. Yeah, that's just what I use as a professional content creator. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Then we moved on to the farmer's market to think we got some juices from the Amish. How slow can we make this without it looking crazy? Can I do 25? I didn't have my gimbal with me because this wasn't like usually when people walk by at a supermarket and they see that we have 4 children, it's like, you got your hands full, cuz. It looks like you got your if I had $1 for every person who said that when we were out in public, I would have a lot of money. You got your hands full. You got your hands full. It's like, okay. All right. Yeah. Actually, what did she say? We gonna take it back. No. What did he say? Oh, okay. She said somebody's warm. She's referring to Nora that was strapped to my wife. So we're going to interpret that back. We're going to interpret that back to 25. Oh, it was so hard passing the donuts, but we did it. I'm trying to stay off of sugar. But we went to the candy store so they could have some. What did you say? Nice. Actually, there's a lot more of this shot. Dang, this song is almost over. Which brings me to why we use stems, people. Because even though the song is about to be over, I can take the stems and make it even longer and then add breakdowns and all that kind of stuff to it because I have the stems of the song. In any other case, I wouldn't be able to do that. So let's show y'all how this works. The song ends. Oh, it's not the end of the song. Wait a minute.
Thank you.
Making music videos, as simple as this is all this is. It's a music track under a video. Now, if you want to get technical, then you start adding effects. That's where it gets a little bit tricky. That's where the cost goes up and things get crazy. Um, my brother, Malcolm. Where you been at, bro? We haven't been seeing you on the shoot 'em up. So here's the juices. So this again, I'm not being paid by the Amish to tell you this, but if you're in Delaware, and if you're familiar with the Newcastle Farmers Market, then the Amish have these juices. They make these juices that are all natural, they just blend them up together. And that's where we have been going to get our drinks, our sugary drinks from, only because they don't really add sugar to it. They're strictly from the fruit. And we've been trying to do away with a lot of sugar. And this is a great alternative. Silent V 1926 in Twitch. What's up? What's up? What's up? Silent V. Just out here making music video, but we're not done with this thing yet. Sorry. Are you bending your timeline from the left screen to the right? Yes. Yes. Are you from America, or do you do yours from right to left? Because most of the ones that I've seen typically do left from right. You do from right to left. That is interesting. That's almost like driving on the opposite side of the street. That's crazy. I mean, it's, same thing, same concept. It's just starting from different ends of the same coin, as they say. So yes, the timeline comes from here, left to right. That's really interesting how, because we also read from left to right. Do you read from left to right, or is it right to left? You said you usually just put everything on the timeline and cut and add from there. You can do that. I mean, if you've done it, if you're used to doing it, I imagine you're fast with it. It's more organized for me to just cut straight from the project and the source and then just drop it down onto the timeline. Um, yeah, it's easier for me to just cut it from the source, choose which part of the clip you want, and then just drop it from there. That way you can get rid of all the excess stuff as you go, as opposed to dropping everything on the timeline and then doing it that way. I think you might like doing that. I think that might be a faster workflow for you to do it that way, to do it this way. 'Cause it's like you can look at it and say, and then also I guess it depends on what you shoot too. What do you typically shoot? Bop, bop. Yeah, what do you typically shoot? I guess will dictate how you cut. Dude looking at red meats. Wait. Gotta stay on beat. Gotta stay on beat. Ah, man. Meatballs. Man, this is slow mo. Since this is a family video, I'm gonna keep that in there. I'm gonna. Meatballs. This will be a great laugh when he gets older. All this other stuff, we can just unlink and just delete. This one, I'm keeping that in there. Bop, bop. This one was -15, so -15. Bop. Control, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Meatballs. Nice. Meatballs. How do you know what you already cut from the source screen? So, this highlighted area. So basically, what I do when I have a clip on the source screen is I just go, again from left to right, and wherever this, I highlight the ins and out points, which gives me this highlighted area right here that you see, and whatever's in that highlighted area, I click and drag it down, and it'll drag both the audio and video down. Or, which I'm gonna probably start doing now that you mentioned it, is just drag the video down only. So I don't have to worry about the sound unless I want sound. That's how I keep track and make sure that I didn't miss anything. I just go from left to right. And now that I'm at this point, I'll keep playing it. Or I just scrub through. It's probably easier to scrub through. See which part of the clip looks the most presentable, then move on. And I also go from top to bottom when it comes to the project file too. So now, as you can see, we only got like 3 clips to go before I don't have anything else to work with at the farmer's market. So top to bottom, in the project, left to right in the source, drag it onto the timeline, and you're good. Where was I? So yeah, I was done with that. You. All right, bro. Go on, EJ. Oh, so we went to the candy store after this. I gotta keep that now. Yeah, man, and let me know how that goes as far as your workflow. I mean, because like I said, like if you have multiple video projects and stuff to do that have to be done by a certain time, you definitely want to find ways to shave as much time as you can, um, especially in the editing process. The editing process is probably the most tedious process that you're gonna do. So any way that you can shortcut or streamline a process better, definitely take it. But that doesn't mean that the production value goes down. It actually goes up a little bit because now you know more what you're doing. You can spend that excess time that you would regularly have editing on effects and stuff like that. The production value stays the same, if not, it increases. Yeah, but look where you're going, Molly. She was ramming the hell out of Janae's ankle. Candy store candy. Candy. Save, and then let's see here. Colors. Colors. I usually use a adjustment layer. Put that in the miscellaneous folder. And whatever I apply to this layer is going to be applied to all of the video that's under it. Think of Premiere like a sandwich in a sense, right? You have layers. You have your bun, you have your lettuce, tomatoes, onions. Then under that, you usually have your meat or whatever, cheese. Then the bottom bun and stuff like that. Whatever is on the top layer, if it's over the other layers, then you're going to see that. Whereas if it's under, it's not going to take effect. So we're going to go to effects. I just type it in. Lumetri. Color. Add that here. Go to the effect controls. And I have LUT saved on my computer. I mean, you can use the ones that they have, which is not a whole lot. And basically it just changes the color coding of what you're looking at. I'm going to browse for the ones that I have. Some of them are free, but all of these are Lumetri colors. And let's try Milo. Nope. Let's try Faded 40. No. I love these names. These are like weed names that they put in. McKinnon? No. We're gonna go with Linux. No. Now you could do this until you find the right one. Or I can go to the other one. Orange teal. It's a little bit more straightforward. But just because you may not like a LUT does not necessarily mean that you can't change it. For example, deep. You still have these controls here. Oh yeah, lighting, man. That right there is everything to a lot of folks. Contrast, bump, make it theatric, whites. Colors are cool, man. They just make things pop. This is not a project that I'm being paid for. Obviously, nobody cares about my children except me and family or friends, whatever. Which is probably how it shouldn't be. It should be more like, neighborly. But I think if anybody saw my children just out, they probably wouldn't help them out. It's a shame we live in this type of world, but whatever. Also, crop. Actually, how does this look? I don't like how that looks, so I'm gonna get away from that altogether, and I'm gonna just do a curve. And curves, I usually just do a lot of exploring or experimenting. Experiment with the curve. Experiment with the curve. Experiment with the curve. That's too much yellow. Ooh. Now we got like a dreamy effect. But we're going to add the crop to the adjustment layer to give it more theatrics. 10 on the bottom, 10 on the top, and now it has that theater effect. All of this under Lumetri. Yes. Yep, you can do a lot. Some people make their own LUTs. I've made a few myself. I just didn't apply it to here, but it's a very easy actually to make your own LUT. Some people use Photoshop, which is another Adobe software, to make their video LUTs. And you can make them right here on Premiere as well. But you know, you have options. But yeah, Lumetri, like the color grading has gone up a lot. And if I get rid of these, now you see.
Thank you.
Now I think I'm gonna keep the dreamy look though. Yes, Photoshop is very, very versatile because you can drop videos in Photoshop, which is crazy. You can drop videos in Photoshop and you know, mess around with that. Photoshop, Premiere, After Effects, InDesign is mostly for graphic design people. Photoshop is as well. Illustrator. But those are the top softwares that I typically work a lot in. And they're all Adobe. All Adobe. I didn't have a choice but to get the suite.
Meatballs.
What else would I add here? You know what? I'm gonna put the date on the video. Let's change it up. Yeah. I like to use the guides though. It was 1/29/22. 1/29/22. Next up might not be the font to use anymore. No. Ubuntu. I'm looking for a nice bold Bronx. Where was that at? No. Because what I'm going to do, maybe I should blow it up first. Yeah, man. In After Effects, that is where the fun begins. Because now you're playing around with people's minds. Superimposing cars in places they shouldn't be. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why does that look like that? What did I have it on before, man? And then, should I do the track map thing? Uh, or, oh, okay. Wait. What? No, I don't want to do that. What I will do is, no problem, bro, and let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes. Let me know. Nah. I'll keep it white. Yup. Let me know.
Let's go.
What does the music sound like by itself, though? You see? Oh, so since I moved it back, we now have to go this way, this way, this way, this way. Copy, paste, paste, play.
Let's go.
Um, I don't have my stuff in here. And it sounds like things are getting popping downstairs. And I've been live for an hour now. So I think I'm going to stop right here for now. If you have any questions, concerns, ideas, definitely hit me up. As you can see, I can help you on the go. I understand that now that content creation is a big thing. People are getting more into video editing. So if you need help, just hit me. Oh, I have to move this too. Pop, pop.
Meatballs.
Save. Oh, the next time I come back on, we're going to edit some of this crazy fight sequences that we've been doing, like more so last year. All of these folders you see are times that we've gotten together, me, training partner, and another friend of mine who was on the camera. And we've literally just been beating each other up on camera. But we've been traveling different places to do it. And yeah, it should be some fun stuff. Watching people getting their behind.
This level. Down.
Right?
Right.
Five up. 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. So this is where I need to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And then you good, brother? Yeah. We're gonna do this one more again. What you say?
Step back. Boom. This way. Yeah. I just got one movement to do.
You ready? Yep.
We are out here in the middle of the, I don't want to say ghetto, but
So yeah, for you,
we just be
step back.
And pivot to catch the floor. Yep.
calling ourselves choreographing. So I'm gonna start editing this
I'm in
stuff.
the pocket and I'm rolling.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
So funny.
I'm in pocket and I'm rolling.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Man. So I'm going to edit this stuff. next time. Yeah. Until then, hit me up